Okay, they're saying, you know, draws are never good. I say that this is my idea for the from now on. If there ever is a draw, we should give both fighters a gun. That's right, just like a regular gun with a bullet, you know, with some bullets and everything, and they should quick draw to find out who's the winner, who actually is the winner. That's what we got here. An email from this fan. He wants to say that's his idea as far as to eliminate draws. That way there are no more draws, and we actually get a winner. So I guess he's suggesting that they're going to bring 2 handguns in. They'll give one to the other, one fighter, one to the other fighter, and then they have to quick draw like the old Western days.
Did you read that? Only one of them's going to have a bullet.
Only one's going to have a bullet. Now that wouldn't be fair. That would not be fair. I don't think that would be fair.
I don't know where this guy's coming from, but
as far as giving each of them a gun, okay, fine. But I mean, if one's only going to have a bullet and the other one's not going to have any bullets, come on.
Well, I would like to find out who has a bullet. But that's no.
What is this? The deer hunter?
Apparently, that's what they're trying to go with. But we're just gonna ignore that and move on to the most important main event, and that would be.
Well, first of all, we got to find out who you choosing here. I'm gonna go with. And this is this is the only reason, by the way, guys. Belfort has not had the best luck against Japanese fighters. You know, he fought against Sakuraba when he went to Pride, lost by decision. Maybe he's beat a couple, actually, but in this particular fight, man, this is what I see happening. I think Belfort's going to win. I think Belfort's going to win, and I'm going to say just because I think the way he lost last time, he's got to be extra motivated to make a very good impression, and I think he's going to win by devastating fashion. And I think also training with different people, training with the boxing great Roberto Duran, I think that's really going to prepare him, and his striking is going to be even better. So, and after this, by the way, guys, I think Belfort's going to go on to fight Chris Lieben. I bet you anything they're going to make that fight. They're going to make that fight next because Lieben beat Silva. Silva wanted Belfort. Belfort wanted Silva, and now he gets to fight Akiyama. Chris Lieben's fought Akiyama too. So, I think the next best fight to make is Belfort versus Chris Lieben, and I think Belfort's going to win this fight. Ray?
I'm going to have to go with the sexy Akiyama. Because he really does bring him in. He goes at it and he does his thing. You know, Belfort's kind of cautious, and what made him cautious got him knocked out last night. You know, let his guard down within the first round. I mean, I wouldn't doubt this actually only goes 1 or 2 rounds.
I think 1 round. I think Vitor's going to knock him out in the first round.
Did I say 2? I meant 1. I'm going to take that bet. I'm going to go for sexy Akiyama to probably knock out Belfort within the first round before it's actually over.
You know, and that's definitely a possible scenario. We'll have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen, but that should be a hell of a fight. You guys are going to be treated to a very good co-main event there. Then, of course, the main event, we got Rashad Evans versus Tito Ortiz. You know what? If we're showing all the pictures, we might as well show this one too.
All right.
There is Sugar Rashad Evans. Or actually, the way he spells it is Sugar Rashad Evans versus the Huntington Beach bad boy, Tito Ortiz. And this should be one hell of a fight, guys.
Great record, by the way. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all, actually. Yeah, 20
for Tito as well.
And 1. And then Tito's 17-8-1. Rashad Evans is 5'11", 6'3" for Tito Ortiz.
Both coming in.
They don't have Tito's reach on there, but Rashad has 75. And the weight is, of course, 200 to 205 because that is the light heavyweight weight limit. I'm going to go ahead and point out one more time, guys. This has only happened twice when a fighter took another fight after just winning a fight. Chris Lieben did it when he beat Aaron Simpson. He went on to fight Akiyama, ended up beating Akiyama by a triangle choke. And then we have the story of Rick's story. You know, he ended up beating, because sometimes it could be a good thing, sometimes it could be a bad thing. I have to do that.
Now you have Evans versus Ortiz.
That's right. And this should be a hell of a fight. You know, Tito Ortiz, many of you are probably saying, didn't this guy just fight about a couple weeks ago and he just got his first victory
the fuck up
in a long time? Well, it's true. It's very true. Guys, this doesn't happen very often, but he's taking another fight. This is actually the very next UFC. He fought at UFC 132, now he's fighting again. here in the main event against Rashad Evans. This is the rematch. Their first fight ended up in a draw. The last time, there's been 2 cases in which a fighter has taken another fight after just winning. There was the case of Chris Lieben. Chris Lieben beat Aaron Simpson by TKO, ended up taking a fight 2 weeks later against Akiyama at a UFC pay-per-view, and he ended up beating Akiyama by triangle choke. So sometimes it's a good thing. And sometimes it can be a bad thing because
It can be both.
it was another story for Rick, the horror story. And as a matter of fact, that's exactly what it was. It was a horror story for Rick's story because he ended up beating the Pitbull Alves, and then he ended up taking a fight after that. And you know, when he was supposed to fight Marquardt, but of course Marquardt was suspended because he failed his drug test and actually had some testosterone, high levels of testosterone in his body. So
Did they keep?
no, he got fired actually. So he ended up having to fight this other guy, a last minute replacement, huh?
Who's in that again?
Nate Marquardt.
Wow,
Nate the Great Marquardt.
Nate the Great.
He fought Anderson Silva for the title one time too.
Fuck.
But okay, so now he ended up taking that fight and he ended up losing. So
Which reminds me, I'm sorry, Joey.
sometimes it's a bad
Don't
thing.
do drugs. Don't like marijuana's not drugs, so don't worry about that. I'm talking about like marijuana and like cocaine together or some shit like that. Not worth it.
Especially steroids, guys.
Steroids
is the worst.
Fuck your shit up. You think it's gonna give you big ass meat around your body? You should be focused on your biggest.
It's actually going to shrink your testicles.
Yes.
I mean, come on. If it's going to give you muscles in other areas and it's going to take away muscles in the most important, of all, I mean, for you guys, I would think.
I had a bad.
That could be a bad thing.
I was with a girl one time. She had taken steroids. She clenched on me on my piece. It was hard to get her off, even after I got off. Very bad. I don't like people who do steroids. I would definitely protest
is never
it.
good.
I'll make my own little video one day, and have people just turn in their comments, and I'll read it so we can all share it together. 'Cause I'm still traumatized. Can you imagine what that feels like? Not be able to go anywhere?
That's crazy.
Fuck, I didn't want to laugh.
It's like you were locked up in abroad.
I didn't know what to do. I thought she was going to be like a gator and just start rotating,
Right.
I was very scared.
I wonder, was this girl, does she have teeth down there?
Mm-mm.
Like in that movie, remember that horror movie?
No.
No teeth. All right.
Yeah, you're right.
So you got everything was back. You got everything back together. You didn't end up losing your piece.
No.
Or your piece didn't become, into pieces.
Not this time.
That's good. Well, it's good to know, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be a good fight. So like we were saying, sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it can be a very good thing to take a fight
it's gonna be like
right after you just had a fight. And sometimes it can be a horror story for others.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Randy? You think is this a good decision made by Tito Ortiz?
Absolutely not.
It's not a good decision.
I don't think it is.
Okay,
Tito,
and of course he was also in a car accident about a couple weeks ago, but he still said, I'm fine, I still want to keep going, I don't want to cancel the fight. Like I said, there was already way too many pullouts, of this fight, this fight card. So he ended up still taking the fight.
Tito, I got your back.
I hope Tito
still
wins.
going for you.
I'm going for Tito for sure. I'm going to go for him again because he didn't make me a liar the last time. So
Damn right.
I'm gonna have to
And bring
support
back
Tito
that
again.
Gravedigger
I
shit.
think he can do it.
Do it
That's right.
again. Do it again. That'd be great.
Do it, Tito. All right.
Rashad, the best to you, man. Good job.
You're a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
But I'm gonna have to go with Tito Ortiz for sure. I choose him to win by either submission in the second round or by a 3-round decision. Even though I can see Tito winning, in a better fashion because he's better, man. He looks better than he has in years.
I think if Tito were to take him down, he definitely need to watch his chin, either by dirty boxing or a knee to the chin. Because there's no shot. Rashad's very good at taking down, and he's very good at countering takedowns as well. His best guess is just let him dance around him the whole fucking time, let him get gas. Then you can take his ass down and see what happens. As soon as you take him down, I'm telling you, Tito, you go after those damn, what are these? Biceps?
Guns?
No, biceps.
Biceps, that's right.
You keep hitting these bad boys, he can't pick his arms up. They'd be sore and shit. You know what I mean?
believe that was your advice for him in the last UFC event, wasn't it?
It was. That
That's my brother's mentality. That's his. That would be if he was a coach. He